de México. Están abajo las chicas del Counter-Strike, de una gran performance el equipo argentino de Counter-Strike en estos juegos. A los chicos del mobile, a todo el mundo que está pendiente de esta transmisión internacional desde Bali. Es Argentina-México, es México-Argentina. Arranca el partido, es al mejor de tres. A la izquierda México, efectivamente con la camiseta roja. Argentina con la camiseta blanca. So it's Mexico in the red, Argentina in the white. Arranque trabado. What can we expect, Wetza, of this match?
I think we can expect goals. We can expect chaos from both these two teams. They will have that South American pride about them. Mexico and Argentina, from my very old geography lessons.
Yeah, in fact,
in
Mexico
England.
is North America.
Yeah, so they're very, very close in proximity in terms of footballing passions. But geography separates them just a little bit further than that. But Mexican pride and Argentinian pride, from my own experience, are both very high rankings in terms of nations who will carry themselves.
Lleva la pelota Rey Molina, que intenta su avance, va por la punta, tira el centro, a ver qué sucede, encara, intenta, defensa sólida mexicana, it's a solid defense for Mexico, intenta Rey Molina de nuevo, va por el ataque, va por el centro, a ver qué sucede con esta, lo va a intentar nuevamente, y saca la pelota al corner, it's a corner kick for Argentina. Let's see what happens now. Va Rey Molina por el córner. Buscará un golpe de cabeza. A ver qué sucede. Primer palo. Rebota la pelota. Nuevamente córner. It's corner again. Intenta el cabezazo. No lo logra. Y saca la pelota Savitzer. Para Sané. Savitzer. Sadio Mané. Intenta México. It's Mexico trying. Let's see what happens. Cuidado con México. Viene Sané. ¡Gol! ¡Mexicano! No lo grite, no lo dude. Es Sané. It's Mexico 1. It's Argentina 0. And how do you see it, Wes?
What a start for Mexico. Again, we talk about, the slightest pieces of luck, but it's the execution after that look, and it's so good from Mexico to be able to find passes into the box, find them into danger areas, and then finding that percentage pass to find the back of the net. Fantastic start for Mexico.
Arranca la pelota por el centro, busca Rey Molina, tiene que rearmar su juego, tiene que concentrarse, tiene que poder hacer lo que lo trajo hasta acá. Pero el mexicano no va a vender tan barata cada pelota del medio, cada situación. Y ahí viene Rey Molina. Now it's Rey Molina once again with the white shirt. Cuidado que viene Rey Molina, viene por el centro, son 2 versus 2. Ataja el arquero. And it's a goalie with the ball. We are live from Indonesia. Estamos en vivo en la competencia más grande del mundo de Esports. 106 países, 106 nations here. And you're watching it with Wesa. You're watching it with myself. I'm Fierita Catalano. And we are having a nice talk with all of you. Ahí viene Sané de nuevo. Va por el segundo México. A ver qué lo intenta Sadio Mané. Esquiva, patea y gol. ¡Gol! ¡Mexicano! Sadio Mané marca el segundo. Buena pelota, hace la finta, toca corta, se saca uno de encima. La pelota besa la red. And it's Mexico 2, Argentina 0. And here is the man, is the analysis by Wesa.
Yeah, it's a fantastic double touch that took it away from Argentina. And again, it's that vibrant start that you would expect from the Pan Am Open champion. Brilliant pieces of play, beautiful pieces of skill that you would expect from Mexico. But again, it'll be for Argentina to try and find a response here.
Partido difícil para Rey Molina, pero tiene tiempo todavía. Estamos en 27 minutos y lo va a intentar nuevamente. Va con la camiseta blanca, va de taco, corta la pelota Kimmich. For Sadio Mané. Y viene Choupo-Moting, a ver qué sucede. ¿Qué pasa con el arquero? Duda, que no duda, que no duda, que si duda, que viene el tercero, viene el tercero, viene el tercero, viene gol. Mexicano 3-0. En 30 minutos. It's 30 minutes. Mexico 3, Argentina 0. And this looks like a very unbalanced match.
Well, Mexico have come to play and show their level here, most definitely. A brilliant bit of play to get themselves in on goal and again to find the back of the net so regularly. We talk about having that almost killer instinct, having that kind of almost, as we said earlier, that surgical and that kind of almost precise nature. Mexico, 3 goals from after 30 in-game minutes. Fantastic to see for them. Argentina have to find a response.
Y ahí viene Rey Molina buscando esa respuesta de la que habla Huesa, que le pone los comentarios justos a este partido. Is Huesa with the comment, with the analysis, and I agree with what you say. Estoy muy de acuerdo con lo que dice. Le está costando encontrar la vuelta al partido a Rey Molina, que intenta nuevamente, toca por abajo. Falta un poco de juego aéreo. There is perhaps some aerial play that it may use, you know?
May just. I mean, you've got Choupo-Moting there in the middle. You may as well start to use him, but having that Bayern Munich versus Bayern Munich uniform stats, it can cause its own problems. And again, though, you have to find a way, especially with Argentina at their play style, you've got to impose your will.
Y ahí va nuevamente Rey Molina, que va por el centro, la abre para el costado, lo intenta nuevamente, va a patear, tira, rebota el arquero, estuvo cerca, avisó Rey Molina. And here we come, once again, it's Mexico defending in the red shirts. Ahora sí, intercepta Rey Molina, le corta la pelota, buen juego, sólido, desde Arsenal Style. No parece tener dudas acerca de cómo viene el partido. There is no doubt about how he has his game coming. Pero sigue Rey, busca por el medio, la abre para el costado, es offside. Es offside, it's an offside, right?
Just. We talk about the toe, it just in front of the goal, just in front of the line. And as a result, just not quite finding his range yet is Rey Molina.
Estamos cerca de que termine el primer tiempo. Es 3-0 para México. It's Mexico 3, Argentina 0. Look at the time of the goals. 14, 24, and 30 minutes. In the exact moments that you have to hit, Mexico hit.
He absolutely did. And again, we talk about precision, we talk about patience, but we also talk, as you said, about being clinical, about finishing your chances. And again, Mexico have taken absolutely no time at all in making sure that they finish their chances. They don't want to come into the game or into the tournament cold. They have come in red hot.
Y así es el jugador mexicano que entra en esta parte del torneo porque ganó los Juegos de la etapa panamericana. And now, once again, it's Mexico on the attack. Argentina on the defense. Muestra la pelota Sadio Mané. Se saca un hombre de encima, la toca para el medio. Busca defender, corta Rey Molina. And now he starts his play. Rey Molina trying, without much luck. Sadio Mané once again. Cuidado. Se fijó si era offside. No es offside. Rompe la falta. He broke the offside trap.
Yeah, so he got through, and then in terms of that second phase, because the player had controlled the ball, the player was no longer offside, so he was able to make that challenge.
Va por el centro, Rey Molina. Intenta camisetas blancas para Argentina, camisetas rojas para México. Abre la pelota al costado, viene por el centro, a ver si los tira. Tira el centro y ¡gol! ¡Gol! ¡Argentina! Rey Molina se pone a tiro. Es 3-1 para México. Todavía está en juego, todavía está en partido. So it's a good opportunity for Rey Molina to come closer, Wes.
You said about aerial play, and there it was. First header, first stunning strike, but that's a wonderful strike.
Oopa.
And it's just parried just wide. But yeah, to go back to the goal, stunning strike or a stunning header from a stunning cross. It's exactly what you asked for. It's exactly that aerial play that we have all asked for. If you have a way and an ability to find your way back into the game, you have to use the weapons at your disposal. And with Bayern Munich, you have Leroy Sané, you have Choupo-Moting, you have the ability to find a way. And Ray Molina has just found that little bit of hope at the end of the tunnel that he may just be able to claw it back.
Es el comentario de Weza desde Inglaterra, el hombre de Birmingham, un experto en este juego, exjugador, actual comentarista de los mejores del mundo. I'm saying that you're one of the best in the world that knows how to play this game, how to analyze this game, and how to share what we all love about this game.
Absolutely, indeed. I take that always as a compliment, as we've had so many compliments through the chats, through YouTube, through Twitch, as we see ball going into the box. It's just cleared away. And again, you know, it's all about education. It's not necessarily we come here and we keep all this knowledge to ourselves. We educate people, we take people with us. That's the main goal of this.
We share
improve everybody.
We share
absolutely
the many hours we spent with this beautiful game, you know.
Absolutely, indeed.
Y ahora sigue México con la pelota, viene, toca, corta líneas, viene Tel, lo intenta, tira centro. Buena defensa de Ray Molina. It's a good defend by Ray Molina. He's trying once again. Ahora sí, abre para el costado. A ver cómo puede armar el contragolpe. Necesita un gol pronto. He needs a goal. Toca la pelota hacia el centro. Buena defensa mexicana. Good defending by the Mexican.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we expect. It's what we say of these players. They have to be good in defense. They have to be good in attack. Just as a note, which you may want to inform viewers of, the loser of this best of three goes into the loser or the lower bracket, and they would meet Turkey.
Quien pierda este partido se enfrentará con Turquía en la llave de los perdedores. Este torneo es por doble eliminación. It's a double knockout.
Indeed it is.
So for people in Argentina, people in Mexico, los hispanoparlantes representados en este caso por un servidor, todo el torneo se relata en inglés, pero en este juego hicimos una excepción. We did a little exception for this game.
Absolutely, I think we do. I think we need just something to set the fire going once more.
Ahí va Ray Molina que intenta la jugada, a ver si la pierde. Hernández corta, va para Mané, recupera la pelota el argentino, abre la cancha, a ver qué sucede, tira para Tel, pero la defensa mexicana es muy fuerte. It's tough defending from the Mexican.
Absolutely, indeed it is, and it's robust defending. It's what you require at this level of eFootball. Stunning cross going into box as well, headed clear.
Y habrá tiro de esquina para la Argentina, que necesita el segundo gol. Si quiere tener alguna posibilidad, tiene que meter este centro bajo. Nuevo córner para Ray Molina. Se escucha la gente aquí en el Merusaka, en Indonesia, en Bali, en uno de los lugares más bonitos del mundo. Second corner in a row. Intenta. ¡Ah! Mirá la pelota que saca, la saca en la línea. On the line, Wes.
Absolutely. It's a great clearance. We've seen that happen before where having a player on the line is not of benefit if you don't clear it properly. As we see, Argentina coming back forward.
Arranca, busca por el centro, pero la defensa mexicana es un muro. No pun intended. It's very difficult. A ver qué sucede, tira para Coman, va por el contraataque, toca y toca y toca y busca y gol, y busca y gol, y busca y gol. ¡Gol mexicano! México 4, Argentina 1.
You don't need to be too well versed in Spanish to know that means Mexico 4, Argentina 1. And again, it's brilliant. It's give and go football. It's exactly what you're expecting. It's exactly what you're seeing here. It's a wonderfully composed finish from Mexico, and they are all but taking game one here.
Sí, señores, el primer juego parece que se va a México. Casi no le queda tiempo a Ray Molina. There's almost no time left for Ray Molina.
Absolutely. So time is ticking. It is not your friend. The clock in the top left-hand corner is not your friend when you are behind in games.
4-1 for Mexico. Big difference. Gran diferencia para el equipo mexicano. the Mexican player was one of the favorites, and here's proving why.
Absolutely, indeed. But
Y ahí va Rey
Argentina, we're
Molina,
not
quiere
done.
hacer el segundo, aunque sea por el honor. Intenta, toca, no se da por vencido. Busca hacia atrás, quedan 2 minutos. A ver si logra hacer esto y lo hace. Y es gol. ¡Y es gol! Argentina. México 4, Argentina 2.
And that's the type of confidence build that you need. If you know that you're about to lose, or if you know that a game's done, if you can score right at the end of it, it's like, if I can do that again in game 2, or if, you know, I know I have games to play here, if I can do it again in game 2, or if I can start off better in game 2, because quite frankly, this game was taken away from Argentina in that first half. It's that 30 minutes, as you said.
But be careful, cuidado, que viene el tercero, viene el tercero. ¡Oh! Uy, en el último minuto. No le va a quedar más tiempo a Rey Molina, pero como dijo Huesa, es importante terminar haciendo goles. It's important ending with a goal.
Absolutely, indeed. Just to give yourself that little bit of confidence. And again, what we say about manual shooting, or at least shooting, but against manual goalkeepers, as soon as you see it be selected, hit it right away. What a finish that is.
It's just one goal, the difference between these two, but there is no more time. So game 1 goes to Mexico. Argentina needs to win the second game, however it takes. The first one was for Mexico. It's the best of 3. Estamos jugando al mejor de 3. How do you see this second match? What would you do if you were the Mexican player? What would you do if you were the Argentinian player?
I think if Argentina, they need to find themselves. They need to find themselves. It's almost, I said in the pre-match or just off camera as Brenda was doing the introductions, that I thought the Mexican player looked quite nervous. In actual fact, he's actually been pretty confident in terms of the level that he's shown here.
Yes.
But those 2 goals, it wasn't necessarily a 4-3 game. It was 4-1, and there's a couple of late goals, so it's kind of taken the shine off the game, and it's made it look a little bit closer than it actually was. But it's that first 30 minutes. If you've made those issues, and if you've made those issues for yourself, you have been a prophet of your own downfall. What you need to do, if you're Argentina, you need to clean it up a bit. You need to make sure that you are pinpointing what you are doing. You make sure you retain the ball, and you make sure you use the ball. If you're Mexico, you want more of the same. You want to start off like a train. You want to make sure that you can take Argentina out of the game in the first instance. But as I said, once you go behind, the clock is not your friend. The clock is only your friend when you're winning.
It's an excellent analysis. Thank you very much, Huesa. And I will add to that, I will lift the ball. So when you're playing ground balls, Mexico has a very good grip for the defensive part. So you need to lift the ball. You need to change a little bit. You cannot mirror what your opponent is doing because it doesn't work. No funciona cuando copias lo que está haciendo tu rival, levantando la pelota, no jugando tanto por abajo. Creo que ahí puede encontrar algo más el jugador argentino, de quien conocemos gran parte de su trayectoria. Sabemos que es un gran jugador. Well, so we are almost ready for our second match. This is the last part of the highlights.
Yeah, it was good positioning there from Ray to be able to kind of move his player one way, then the other, then the other, then the other, then find the strike. Was able to find the piece of skill that he needed. And of course, as we said, manual goalkeeping.
Yes.
At home, if you're trying to do it yourself, you shoot as early as you can. If you notice that it's in, or if it's there to be exposed, make sure that you expose it and make sure you finish it off. And as we saw there, as you see the tail of the tape here, 51% to 49% in terms of possession. You've got 5 shots each way. Passes, 147 to Argentina.
Exactly the same, except for the passes.
Yeah, so it's been relatively even outside of that 3-goal salvo that we saw from Mexico. So we are going into game 2, and we will see exactly what type of response we will see from Argentina.
So I say hello to Adit in the chat, Theo Murphy, Onik, Chris Nakur. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much for being in our live streaming here from Bali, wonderful Indonesia. Segundo partido entre Argentina y México. México y Argentina. El primero fue para México. Argentina tiene que ganar este segundo partido si quiere seguir en la llave de los ganadores. Argentina needs to win this if he wants to continue in the winner's bracket.
Well, if he continues in the winner's bracket, he has Spain waiting for him. If they lose, then they have Turkey waiting for them. So
I don't know
what you want to do. Yeah,
I don't know.
Quite frankly, yeah.
I don't know what is better.
I absolutely don't know what you really
want.
But
you know, this tournament you have double knockout, so if you lose
still
one,
have an opportunity. Absolutely,
you just have one more life left.
Absolutely, you have one Super Mario Green Mushroom left to use in this tournament.
That's it. Murphy says Adit. Fred says Lachago. Okay, hi. Thank you very much for being there. Arranca el segundo partido. Argentina, México, México, Argentina. Nuevamente México con la camiseta oscura. Argentina con la camiseta clara. Argentina in the white. Mexico in the dark shirts.
Will we see a response from Argentina?
Va por el centro, corta la pelota el jugador mexicano. Argentina tiene que ganar este partido para no pasar a la llave de los perdedores, donde espera Turquía. Good crossing, good defending. Rey Molina arranca la pelota, va por el medio. A ver qué sucede, si puede hilvanar una jugada. Abre sobre la derecha, que hay espacio. Vuelve a abrir sobre la derecha, pero es offside.
Yeah, it's just you saw that movement down to the bottom of your screen, and then by the time the movement was complete, it was far too late.
Yeah, by much. Sale de atrás México, tira la pelota hacia el centro, corta, no tiene ningún apuro el jugador mexicano, por supuesto. There's no rush in Mexico, of course.
No, they have the driver's seat here, but they are very, very skillful on the ball. They know this team inside and out.
Savitzer que va por el medio, sin éxito. Abre la pelota, a ver qué sucede con este Rey Molina. Intenta, pero buena defensa una vez más de De Ligt, que abre para Hernández. Toca para Goretzka. Sadio Mané corta. Rey Molina nuevamente. A ver qué sucede. Estás viviendo esto en directo desde Bali. Va Rey Molina por el gol. Intenta, va a tirar el centro. No pudo levantarla. He couldn't lift the ball. And now he tries to organize the play once again. Pelota al medio. So how do you see these first 15 matches, Wes?
It's a bit tentative from both players. They're very tense. As you know how much it's riding on the line here. But you can see Argentina is starting to just grow, and it's just offside once more. So you can see the options there.
For the second time in an offside.
Little bit too quickly. And there is enough there, you would say, from a response from Argentina. It is a fresh game. There is a fresh set of fatigue. There's a fresh set of circumstances. As you can see, normally at this point, or at this point in the previous game, Rey Molina would have been a goal down here and would have then been approaching 2 goals down.
That's true.
So this is an improvement to begin with.
That's true. Y otra vez offside. One more offside.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
3 offsides in a row.
But it shows that he is trying to be the protagonist in this story. He's trying to be the main character here, to say, nope, actually, I want to take this game back, which is a good sign from Rey. We just need to see a little bit of quality with it, and a little bit of timing is the real key here.
Completamente de acuerdo. Es el timing lo que está cantando en este partido. Y cuidado, ahí viene México. Intenta. ¡Gol! Mexicano, un contraataque furibundo. No había hecho prácticamente nada en el partido el equipo norteamericano. Sin embargo, la primera que le quedó fue al fondo de la red. The first one goes direct to the goal.
Yeah, and that's very much against the run of play, but it's a brilliant find, a brilliant cue ball. It's Choupo-Moting, who, again, the Twitch chat earlier, and I'm sure the YouTube chat want to point this out as well. Choupo-Moting, one of the more overpowered players within uniform stats mode, and as such has proven his absolute weight in gold here for the Mexico attack. And now it is 1-0. Slightly less, or slightly more resistance we've seen from Argentina's defense, but this could go all one way.
Y robó la pelota nuevamente. México va con Sané, va para Savitzer. Corta Rey Molina. Con este resultado, México está pasando. With the result, Mexico is going through. Ahí viene Rey Molina, intenta por el medio, no lo logró. Tendría que haber jugado por arriba, no lo sabremos nunca. Recupera la pelota el equipo mexicano. It's back to Mexico. Sadio Mané corta la pelota Rey Molina. Argentina de blanco, México de negro. Intenta, interceptó. And it's like each play costs more and more for Rey Molina.
Absolutely, it does. As Sabitzer looks to try and make his way in as Mane gets there. But again, for those at home, or for those of you who will be at home, if there were cameras on us, you can see me almost, it's almost doing sign language just to say, go over the top. If you can go aerial, if you go with a through ball, all of a sudden it opens up that play. As you can see, Rey Molina, again, intent on keeping the ball on the floor. If he goes a bit aerial, he may just get a bit of joy.
Está jugando todo por abajo Argentina, está jugando todo por abajo México. Casi un partido de espejos en el que los mexicanos tienen la ventaja. It's almost a mirror game where Mexicans have a little advantage.
Yeah, but again, it was against the run of play. So the offsides that we saw from Rey Molina from Argentina, it shows that he was pressing the issue. He was pressing to try and take the lead, which, again, if that means that they are trying to get more chances. You see ball going in towards Choupo-Moting, nothing was given there. And
buscó el penal, no lo logró.
It's just looking to break down that final phase for Rey.
Es la fase final, lo dice Huesa, el hombre de el Reino Unido que sabe muchísimo de este juego. So here we are once again. It's Mexico with the ball, coming in through the middle, breaks Rey Molina, and he will be seeing the match going into halftime very soon.
Yeah, and he'll probably feel as though he could have done a little bit more with the chances to have chances that he's had. Meanwhile, of course, Mexico, I used this term the other day, it's almost like a thief in the night, are very happy to take a goal and then try and hold the game and kind of stifle Argentina at this point, but they know what this means.
Y viene México nuevamente, va por el medio, toca la pelota hacia atrás, tira para el medio, a ver qué sucede, corta Rey Molina, pero perdió la pelota, viene Goretzka, a ver qué sucede con Sabitzer. El arquero.
What a save. Absolutely fantastic manual save there. It came from a little bit of chaos. Again, you can just see it just bouncing all around. As we say, you know, it was almost like a pinball. But it's a decisive save, but it puts it out for a corner. And Mexico, again, have chances to get the ball into the box.
Última jugada de la primera parte. Y es un saque de arco. It's a goal kick. Pero ya no habrá más tiempo. Seguramente con la pelota en el aire terminará esta primera mitad del segundo partido. El primero fue para México, pero cuidado que viene Rey Molina. Tiempo. It's halftime. So, is it fair, this result for Mexico 1, Argentina 0?
An honest opinion? No.
No.
All the pressure has been with Argentina. If they could have made one of those chances count, or if they may have not had an offside, it's against the run of play, which again, from an English standpoint is, or from an English meaning is that all the pressure's been with Argentina, but then Mexico score. So that's essentially what we've seen here. But Mexico are starting to grow into the game, but not at the rate that Argentina are still in it. But now you can see Sane into the box, looking for Sadio Mane, headed across Choupo-Moting, wonderful save for the goalkeeper. So now we might see that Mexico may start take the charge, as we said, that they may take the lead in the dance, as it were.
And I think that Mexico in some way is justifying the win in the means of shooting at goal and coming for that opportunities that they didn't have in the first half. Justificando un poco el triunfo el equipo mexicano. Y ahí va Rey Molina, lo intenta, necesita un gol más para por lo menos estirarlo hacia los penales. Just one goal ahead, away from the penalty shootout. Ahí corta la pelota, buen corte en ataque. Rebota nuevamente en el equipo mexicano. It's the Mexican team building the play. Ahí va Sané, a ver qué sucede. Esquiva, corta la pelota, recupera la pelota del equipo argentino. Toca por abajo, intenta de cabeza peinarla, no lo logra. Recupera Goretzka. It's very traveled in the middle.
Yeah, it's causing a lot of issue in the middle, and you can see that double touch. Mane looking to just try and wriggle through. Has gone for an Argentine goal kick. And you can just see things just starting to emerge a little bit. Mexico just trying to push the pressure a little bit, just trying to create a little bit of unrest in the Argentine defense.
Yes. And let us know in the chat, what do you think of this experiment we are doing? This
yes.
Bilingual.
Yes, indeed. I am very much sat here and very much enjoying this, because I would imagine that our South American friends, our South American audience, will will very much enjoy this. Of course, I'm sat here, normally doing our play-by-play, but I'm very happy to hand it over to a legend of Fertitta standing.
Thank you very much, friend. So here we are. Está México intentándolo nuevamente. 56 minutos. Y ahí va Rey Molina. Necesita un gol como sea. Necesita cuidar su defensa y convertir su ataque. Ahí va Sadio Mané. Corta la pelota en defensa. Buen partido de los dos. Good match for both of these players.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a good match. It's been a lot more even than the first game. I think Ray has been able to eradicate those mistakes, as we see. Good defensive play again from him once more. He's been able to eradicate those mistakes in the first game. Has also been able to kind of not concede, as we said, that 3-goal salvo in that first game really took the wind out of his sails. Instead here now, he's trying to recover, and recover he may here.
Y ahí recuperó Rey Molina. Es una falta que pita el árbitro. It's a foul. We're looking for a free kick. Pelota parada. A ver qué puede hacer. ¿Tirar la pelota al centro? No, la toca corta. Sigue sin jugar por arriba Rey Molina. Y pierde ahí en corto. Sale el equipo mexicano y viene el contraataque. It's counter-attack time. Pero la vuelve a recuperar Rey Molina. La vuelve a recuperar el mexicano. Se prestan la pelota por minutos. They share the ball just for seconds. Y ahora viene, lo intenta por el centro. Vuelve a cortar el mexicano. Vuelve a cortar Rey Molina. Es un partido de palo y palo. Toca corto. Saca la pelota por el medio. So it's hit by hit.
Yeah, it is. Who's going to blink first? Who is going to blink first? Is it the Argentine defense or is it the Mexican defense? As we see, ball trying to go forward once more. Ball into the box. It's bouncing all around there. It's
very difficult to keep the ball. It's very difficult, the possession. Both of them are very good stealing balls.
They very much are. They very much are good in terms of interceptions and good of ball retention. They're able to get the ball back in transition.
And the game is a lot of stopped kind of game. Es muy cortado el juego.
Yeah, just when you feel that you're getting a bit of momentum forward, just goes the other way from you.
Corta la pelota, Rey Molina abajo, intenta salir desde la defensa. Peina la pelota de cabeza, toca y a ver si puede jugar por arriba. No, intenta nuevamente por el suelo, no lo logra. Y vuelve la posesión al equipo mexicano. Once again, Mexico with the possession.
Yeah, Mexico again, just retaining possession, just getting rid of it. As you can see, bottom of your screen, Argentina have now gone all-out attack, which means an extra player forward, but that does require there a gap to be left. But again, in this instance, you're going to have to sacrifice something.
Argentina volcado al ataque. Es el análisis de Gueza que te explica que, claro, tiene un jugador más Argentina ahora adelante, pero eso significa que tiene uno menos atrás. Pierde la pelota nuevamente Rey Molina. Viene México, intenta. Se apuró. He rushed that play. Pero el equipo mexicano mira el reloj con alegría. Si este partido termina así, avanza el cuadro de los ganadores. If this match ends with this result, Mexico is advancing on the winner's bracket.
And Argentina go into the lower bracket against Turkey.
Saca el arquero. Últimos 5 minutos virtuales, last 5 minutes.
As you see, bottom of your screen as well, Mexico gone all out defense, which means they are happy to take a 1-0 here if they can get it.
Of course. Who won't? Y ahí va Rey Molina. A ver que la tiene que abrir. Última jugada. Es a matar o morir. Es tiro libre. Tiro libre, it's a free kick.
Precious free kick.
A ver si tiene algo guardado. A ver si trae algún truco en su valija del mago. Let's see if he has one more trick.
Let's see what magic is there.
Toque corto. Centro arriba. ¡Gol! ¡Argentina! Argentina 1, México 1. Con este resultado hay penales. Error garrafal del arquero. It's a big mistake by the goalkeeper.
But what did we say about that magical formula of what makes an e-footballer? It's mentality, it's plus its skill. And as you said, that vital thing you need It's a little bit of luck sprinkled in, and that is what Argentina have gained here.
And a little bit of goalkeeping as well.
Indeed, it went through the legs of Manuel Neuer. He wasn't able to scramble it out of his goal, and now we could potentially...
Cuidado con el arquero que salió.
Uy,
Uy, uy, uy, uy.
Uy, 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 indeed.
Uy, 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 uy. Very dangerous play by the goalkeeper after his error. Vamos a penales, vamos a penales, vamos a penales. ¿Qué sucede?
May not be over just yet.
He will try once more.
Closing on a goal. Oh! Big save from Manuel Neuer. You can see what it means to him. But the danger is not gone.
No, todavía no. Queda un córner. A ver qué sucede. Debería cerrarlo rapidísimo. Tendrá una oportunidad más. Tiene una Rey Molina para evitar los penales. Tira el centro, viene a la cabeza, tira, ¡uy! ¡Sobre la línea!
Oh, you can see Ray,
no
he was
lo
off
puede
his
creer.
chair.
No lo puede creer. Se levanta de la silla, la pelota pega en el palo. So it's one save on the line, and it is the post.
The post annoys him. The post annoys him. A last-minute winner against Mexico, and instead we will go to penalties.
Vamos a los penales. Rey Molina necesita ganar esta definición para forzar el tercer partido. México, si gana, pasa. So it's the first penalty kick for Argentina.
Oh,
and it's a
just
goal.
Squirmed in. Just squirmed past the German hand of Manuel Neuer.
Y ahora viene México. Le muestra la esquina. Tíramela ahí, le dice Rey Molina. Ahí, ahí, ahí. Se la tira ahí. Efectivamente, le hizo caso.
Good penalty there from Mexico. Completely sent Argentina the wrong way. Here is Leroy Sané for Argentina.
Segundo penal para Rey Molina. Adentro.
Oh, that's a very good penalty. Right into the side netting. As we said before, the best types of penalties are right out of the reach of the keeper. Even if he dived, he wouldn't have got there.
Le vuelve a mostrar la punta. Tíramela ahí. Pero en este caso no acertó.
This may be the best set of penalties we've seen so far.
Yes, that's true. Es el mejor tiro de penales que hemos visto.
So,
viene Rey Molina adentro, fuerte y al medio.
Calmness personified.
Strong and to the middle.
Indeed.
Fuerte y al medio.
Calmness to keep it down the middle when
Ahí
many others wouldn't.
Le señala, ahí tira la punta a la izquierda. ¡Salva Rey Molina!
It's almost out of his
¡Salva
chair.
Rey Molina!
You can see what it means to him. He's almost out of his chair with one penalty save. Dread to think what would happen if he won.
Viene Argentina, va a intentar estirar la ventaja y la estira. Y la estira, señores. Es 4 para Argentina. 100% of the penalties made.
Puts all the pressure
Tiene que
on
convertir.
Mexico.
Si la taja, pasa Rey Molina. ¡La atajó! ¡La atajó Rey Molina! ¡La atajó Rey Molina! Y hay tercer partido. Hay tercer partido, señores. We go for the third match.
Ay, ay, ay. What are we in for? A third game in what is a hotly contested tournament. And again, Argentina, as we said, in terms of a game or in terms of the final score, I would say that's a justified final score. Argentina were doing a lot. They were the main characters there. They were trying to push the issue. The goal came against the run of play. Again, we see here, or we will see, this was, I think you see, this may have been the chance. This was that. It's a great through ball. But it came against the run of play. Those opening 20 minutes were dominated by Argentina. And then it started to, we thought, oh, it may get away from Argentina. It's a great manual save that kept him in the game. All you have to do in a game of eFootball, if you're 1 goal down, you just have to keep yourself in the game. Come what may, you keep yourself in the game. And that is what Rey Molina did. Kept himself in it and kept himself balanced and kept himself concentrated. And that's what you need at this level. Got the block in, managed to take the sting out of the shot. We saw the last-minute equaliser, which, as we'll see once more here, was very much near enough the last-minute equaliser. See, ball into the box, and it's just the keeper. It's gone through the legs of the goalkeeper. It's that little bit of luck that you needed.
Sometimes you need a little bit more. It was what Rey Molina
and we speak about luck. It nearly went the other way.
Yeah,
the luck nearly went the other way, but almost a perfect set of, I think it was a perfect set of penalties from Rey Molina in terms of 4 out of 4. Mexico were put under pressure, and they kind of cracked in that penalty shootout. But now
we have a third match.
We have a third match, and I'm not sure who to call this for.
No,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure where this goes.
I don't know. But do you have a prediction?
Oh, Opa.
Opa.
I have absolutely no idea where this game is going to go. I would go as so bold as to say the first goal, I think, is going to be that's going to be the one that sets the tone for this game. I think where we look at the tail of the tape from game 2, as it says, it kind of leans more towards Argentina. But if you look there at the bottom of your screen, 4 saves forced from the goalkeeper. Yes. So you could see that Mexico were having chances the other way. And again, there was a couple of really good manual saves in there.
Also, that numbers, what shows is that posts doesn't count as saves.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And from what we've seen here today, or at least from what we've seen from both teams in Mexico and Argentina, they're both value for money.
Y nos vamos al tercer partido. This is the third match. El que gana pasa en la ronda de ganadores. El que pierde se va a la llave de los perdedores. Who wins goes to the winner's bracket. Who loses must keep the loser's bracket. Y le mando un gran abrazo a la gente de Birmingham. A great hug for my friends at Birmingham. This is real football gaming. This is not Football Manager. This is for brave people, brave players.
Indeed it is. Bravery and boldness is what you need to be at the top of the eFootball ecosystem. And that is what we're seeing here. We're seeing 2 players who are incredibly bold, who will stick to their game plans and will stick to their guns. And that is what we are seeing from both of these teams. And going into game 3, I believe that there's a little bit of pressure there now for Mexico, in the sense of you are the Pan Am Open champion. You have that expectation. You have not been playing whilst Argentina have been playing during this week. You have relatively cold hands, but as we see, Argentina right to left in Blanca, I believe.
Exactly.
And then rojo is Mexico from left to right. And there's a good save already in Argentina, pressing the issue very early.
Primera llegada para Argentina, buena tapada del arquero. Viene Rey Molina con el corner. It's Rey Molina with the corner. Intenta, buena tapada del arquero nuevamente. Partido definitivo. This is the definite match. Who wins goes by to the winner's bracket. Who loses must get himself into the loser's bracket. He must cross over Mordor.
Well, exactly, and they get the glamorous tie of playing against Turkey. We know how difficult that is.
Intenta Rey Molina nuevamente. Most of the situations, it is fair 5 minutes are for Argentina. Las situaciones son fundamentalmente Argentina. Y ahí lo intenta. Esquiva uno, esquiva otro. No puede dar el último sablazo hacia el arco. Y se recupera México, que viene con Sadio Mané. It's Mexico trying here with Sadio Mané for the middle. And good defending by Rey Molina. Saca la pelota Rey Molina del fondo. Estamos en directo desde Bali con Huesa para este Argentina-México, México-Argentina. Única transmisión bilingüe que haremos durante este torneo. The only bilingual match that we're making.
I think so. This is a special one purely because we know that both of these fan bases are so ingrained in Spanish speaking that, of course, we don't want them to feel kind of discluded almost from the broadcast. We want to try and make sure that we take care of as many
of the
viewers as humanly possible.
A special treat for those of them in Argentina y México. Un fuerte abrazo para quienes están en Argentina, quienes están en México viendo este partido. A los amigos de In-Game 14, por supuesto. So, let's see what happens here. Once again, Mexico with the ball. Goretzka espera. Salió bien Rey Molina cortando. Recupera la pelota México. Va para el pase corto. Corta Rey Molina con peligro. It was a dangerous cross at the box. Intenta el contraataque. Son 3 contra 2. A ver si lo puede hilvanar. Abre la pelota para el costado. Va a patear. Tapa el arquero. He couldn't make the last shot. But, you know, there is a constant. The goalkeeper saves every direct match. It's a penalty. Es penal.
Oh, wow.
Penal para Rey Molina.
We were thinking that's a great block, and instead the ref's seen it as a
penal
challenge.
Para Rey Molina. Va a patear y es gol. ¡Golazo Por primera vez Argentina arriba en el marcador. For the first time Argentina is up on the marker.
It's advantage Argentina at the most critical moments where you are given somewhat of a gift, because we both looked away thinking, well, that's a great block and that's a corner. The ref saw it in a completely different fashion, saw the challenge go in. As you can see, the calmness. And again, we talked about penalties. If you're looking at penalties now for Argentina, that's 5 out of 5 against Mexico, including the penalty shootout ones we've seen. Now we get to see Mexico under a little bit of pressure.
Y ahora México tendrá un poco más de presión. Es el análisis de Huesa. 5 de 5 logró meter Rey Molina. Bien en los penales, bien practicados en la semana. Good practice for Rey Molina on the penalties. Good planning.
Yeah, certainly. I don't think he would have anticipated a second opportunity at trying to get that goal in. I think he would have been thinking, well, it's a corner. But of course, the referee saw it completely differently.
Y ahí va México, que quiere recuperarse del impacto. Viene para... ¡Oh! Buena salvada de Rey Molina, pero la pelota todavía está viva. Saca la pelota. ¡Ay! ¿Cuánto vale esa salvada, eh? ¿Cuánto vale esa salvada? How much is worth that save?
Well, I think Mexico are looking to see whether there's a manual goalkeeper there. When one didn't come, when one didn't come, they've fired it at the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper has just kept it out.
Y ahí viene Rey Molina, que busca el segundo, abre la pelota para el costado, viene con el centro, tira la cabeza, no lo logra, pero la pelota todavía sigue viva, no se perdió.
Interestingly, something to call out. A change in personnel for Argentina. They've employed the services of Thomas Müller, who we have not seen in Bayern colours a lot in this tournament.
Ahí viene Sané, corta, buena pelota en la defensa Rey Molina. Good defending by Rey Molina. Now Mexico needs the ball, needs to take a little bit more risk. Y ahora mira, son 3 contra 2 para el contraataque. No, ¿por qué no tiró? Se vuelve loco Huesa.
Yeah, I'm flailing my hands here in fury to say there's players on here, but as we know, as much as we are here, we are simply the casting team. If we are we wouldn't be coaches if we were sat here. It's far too easy from a casting position to say here's what should be done, because we have an eagle-eyed view of what to see in front of us, but there's chances on here.
A great TV, we have a good position, good chairs, and here we are live from Bali. En el partido decisivo entre México y Argentina, hay lugar para uno solo en la llave de ganadores. Por ahora es Argentina, pero todavía falta para este partido. Ahí tira el centro, pasa la pelota por delante del arco con el arquero vencido. The ball just went through the line. Waving hello, nobody say hi. So it's Argentina 1, Mexico 0. Sale jugando Rey Molina. Peligrosa la elección del hincha de San Lorenzo. So, Rey Molina with the ball. He takes it. Goes to the middle. Va hacia el medio. Roba la pelota Kimmich. Recupera Rey Molina. Está Argentina ganando por ahora esta llave, que la comenzó ganando México. Thomas Müller. Sané. Corta la pelota Rey Molina nuevamente. Va por el medio. It's Rey Molina with the ball. The clock's ticking. Tira la pelota en profundidad. A ver si lo logra. Cuida la pelota. No tiene ningún apuro, porque sabe que le sirve. Termina el primer tiempo. End of the first half. Argentina 1, Mexico 0. And this is the Huesa analysis.
Yeah, I'd say that is a fair result going in at half-time. Argentina really pushed the pace and have really pushed the shots on target. There have been chances there for both teams, but it's Argentina now that have developed the killer instinct that we asked for. And we can see having an additional, almost physical presence in Thomas Müller up front. It provides its own place of capabilities, as we see Mexico on the charge here, but they are blocked away by an Argentinian defense.
Recupera la pelota Rey Molina, que gana 1-0. Quiere quedarse en la llave de los ganadores. No quiere bajar al infierno. No quiere cruzar Mordor. Aquí estamos con Huesa en Bali. Sí, escuchaste bien, en Bali. Viene Sadio Mané. Va para Hernández. Corta Rey Molina.
Calma. Karma, that would be the call for when that ball goes back to an Argentinian defender. It's calm down, relax, take it easy. You don't need to do anything silly if you're Argentina. You are in the box seat already.
Y juega con el reloj, juega con la pelota Rey Molina, pero hay que tener cuidado porque el mexicano es muy peligroso. He has to watch for the Mexican because he's really dangerous with the ball in his feet.
Absolutely, he is, and he will be a danger every time he attacks. But Rey Molina proposes his own attack and his own prowess, and you think that the more this game goes on, the more it's going to open up, because Mexico may start to feel the heat. They may start to feel the anticipation. They may need to feel something to just shake them a little bit from their slumber.
Ahí viene México con la pelota, es Goretza. Toca para Müller, toca para Sané, vuelve para Müller, corta Rey Molina.
You talk about risk. That slide challenge was a risk,
Yeah,
but it's educated, because it means, although there's a player out of position, you know where that next pass is going, and as a result, you're able to recover the ball. Rey Molina's recovery of the football has been a lot better in Game 3. He seems to just be winning it back as and when he wants to.
Es el análisis de Weza, el hombre de Birmingham, Inglaterra, Reino Unido. Y aquí estamos, y viene Müller, and here comes Mexico. Risky defending, but good defending.
He's living life on the edge, is Rey Molina. He is living life on the edge, but sometimes when you live on the edge, you have nothing left to lose. And in this instance, he has something to latch on to, and he will fight to the death for that victory and for that place in the winner's bracket.
66 minutos, el tiempo no corre para Rey Molina, que abre la pelota, tira en profundidad, pero la pierde muy rápido. He loses the ball very fast.
He does indeed, but it's not through choice, is Mexico. That there was a ricochet off of a Mexican player, but as a result, it gifts it back to Rey Molina, gives it back to Argentina, and they can recycle the ball. The issue now, of course, is how much of that ball do you use?
The possession is very short for the Argentinian player, so the ball is quickly back to the red shirts. As long as the time passes, that's not so big of a problem, but you know, you're just one goal ahead, which is very little in this game. Está solamente un gol arriba, es muy poco en este juego para estar tranquilo. La pelota dura muy poco en la posesión del argentino.
To steal the phrase from horse racing, it doesn't matter if you're ahead by a head or a nose, so long as you're ahead by the end of the game.
Lo dijimos, es gol mexicano. We told him 1-0 was a very short distance. He was walking on the edge, living in the edge, as you saw. And sometimes you may fall, and that's what happened to Rey Molina.
Walking the tightrope, and that e-football tightrope will get shorter and shorter, and it will get slimmer and slimmer. The more times you give the ball away, the more times that you give your opponent a chance to attack, you will give them the opportunity to come and get you. Now, if you're Rey Molina, what do? Do you tuck your chin and do you try and force it to a penalty shootout where you know you've already won one, or do you try and conclusively finish it in regulation time?
No, I try regulation time because he's not defending as powerful as he may do in order to secure a penalty shootout.
Yeah, it's that risk and reward. How much do you risk? How much reward will you get?
Lo dice Weza, ¿cuánto vas a arriesgar? ¿Cuánto es la recompensa? Bueno, ya lo veremos.
This Kimmich into Musiala. Gets a great block there from defence from Pavard.
Muy peleado el partido. It's very, very played in the middle field.
Very much is, and it's very tense as well. Even we can feel it, and we're nowhere close to them in the room in terms of where we are broadcasting. You can feel the tension that is plaguing the air stage where these two are competing.
You can feel the heat as well. Y ahora viene México, que quiere cerrarlo. Queda muy poco. Y es penal. It's a penalty kick.
It is a penalty kick
Ay,
indeed.
Señores.
It's that bait and switch, as you can see there. Slightly contentious.
He looked for the penalty.
He did look for the penalty, and he baited the defender, but it was enough. And it's Joshua Kimmich.
Viene Kimmich para el penal, 83 minutos. México quiere ganar y pasar a la próxima fase. Patea México y lo salva. Y lo salva Rey Molina. Viene el arquero. Excellent goalkeeping.
Yeah, the pressure told. The pressure told. In terms of penalties, it doesn't appear to be a part of the game that Mexico particularly like.
Pero tiene que defender una más. He has to defend one more.
There's one more, and then there's still plenty of time left on the clock, as we have seen. Late drama already here today. We will see more late drama, I am sure, going forward. Here comes Thomas Muller.
Viene contraataque, es 1 contra 1. Ahí viene Tel, a ver qué sucede. Lo marca Rabard. No lo logró.
Nicely. Plays
Ahora
a
es el
ball in
medio,
there.
lo tira en profundidad. Se saca uno de encima, patea. El arquero nuevamente.
Big
Every chance was met by the goalkeeper. The Mexican goalkeeper saved each and every of the direct shots at goal from Rey Molina.
That is a big, big opportunity that's fallen by the wayside. How much will they rue that, Argentina? Not long left here, and then we will go to the lottery of penalties if it stays that way. But there are chances here as the ball is dispossessed in midfield.
Tendrá una más. Va Rey Molina para la última. Intenta a ver qué sucede. Le patea al arquero nuevamente. El arquero nuevamente.
What a save, but that feels like it's a mistake from Rey Molina. You've seen the goalkeeper go that side. All you need to do is push the analog stick to the other side and you've scored.
No logra batir al arquero. He cannot beat the goalkeeper.
Can't beat the goalkeeper.
It's a nightmare.
It is indeed, but will it become a reoccurring nightmare as Mane finds it into Tel. Back to Mane. It's dispossessed once more. We are heading for penalty kicks.
Penales, señores. The earlier penalty shoot was for Rey Molina. Let's see who owns this one.
Will we see a reversal of fortunes, or will we see the form book go the way of the first penalty shootout?
Viene el primer penal para México y la tapa Rey Molina. First save by Argentina.
That's a big save. That will set the tone. Can Rey Molina press home the advantage? It's Mane, and he has pressed home the advantage.
Y lo hace. Le golpea la mano a su colega.
Second penalty on. Kingsley Coman against Manuel Neuer. Saved again.
Y vuelve a salvar la pelota. 2 atajadas consecutivas. A ver si logra hilvanar 2 penales. El primero fue gol, el segundo se la saca el arquero. No importa, no importa, dice Rey Molina.
That's a big save that is required from Mexico, but the advantage is still with Argentina.
Viene México y la vuelve a tapar.
You can see how every kick means to Rey Molina. You can see every punch of the air. Can he extend the advantage? He can't, it's a save.
Just 1 penalty is the difference between these two.
Now is the time to keep your cool in the Bali heat. Can you keep your cool? Musiala saved again.
4 saves in a row.
Fantastic bit of goalkeeping. It's that nervous energy of taking penalties when you're away from home, because the opponent can see your targeting. If Raken took this away, it could be curtains. It's a save.
And he can't.
It's because at home, of course, you can't, the targeting, you can't see, or your opponent can't see it. Here, of course, you're doing it all on feel.
Necesita hacer el gol México para seguir en la competencia.
Oh, it's a big penalty from Mexico.
Y lo hace.
And now it's Argentina. Score and you're into the winner's bracket. Miss and it is sudden death. ¡Gol!
Y pasa Rey Molina, señores. Pasa Rey Molina, pasa Rey Molina, pasa Rey Molina. Argentina transpiró. Argentina luchó. Look at this hug. Look at these friends. Rey Molina está en la llave de los ganadores. Rey Molina is on the winner's bracket.
Wow,
Whoa, my friend. That was a lot. That was a lot. You know, here we see the highlights with the goalkeeper, the Mexico goalkeeper, being here kind of the player of the match, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think looking at the goal there, it was a great save. And then this here, you can see how the referee's given it, because to get to that clearance, Mexico completely cleared out the player. Again, it's a wonderful finish. You can see the passion that is pouring out of Rey Molina. You can see out of every single opportunity, out of every single positive thing that happens for Argentina, happens for him. he is up out of his chair.
Yes.
It's fist pumps. It's getting himself pumped up. And not to lend into a stereotype about Argentinian people, but I'm sure that the more passionate you are, the more dangerous you are as a human being. As we have seen from players of the past and players of the future, no doubt. And it was keeping that calmness. But again, brilliant finish there for Mexico. But it came to penalties once more. Or at least that penalty. How crucial was that? Because that could have changed the entire complexion of the tournament. Instead, now we have our winners bracket. Just to put you into the picture if you're keeping score at home. In bracket 1, it is Saudi Arabia versus the hosts, Indonesia.
Opa.
In bracket 2, it is Spain versus Argentina. In our next 2 games you're going to see, it's Turkey versus Mexico, and it's Serbia versus Iraq.
Whoa. We will have some great matches coming up. So this was the penalty kick. An excellent penalty planning for Rey Molina. I have no doubt.
He just knew. I think he just knew his opponent wasn't comfortable.
Yes.
He knew his opponent wasn't comfortable with taking penalties or going either side, and you just keep it. You keep it almost to the centre. You know you're going to make those saves. Whereas Ray had the confidence to try and move it in directions, try and almost fake out his opponent, and as such was able to just close out the game. It's this key kick. Oh no, sorry, no, it wasn't this key kick. It was the key kick here. Brilliant finish that we thought would put all the pressure on Argentina, and then it's this kick with Leon Goretzka. Keeper dives left, Goretzka goes down the middle, and that is all she wrote, folks.
So here we are with Argentina going through to the finals stage on the winners bracket. Mexico will have to go down and buy his ticket by winning the next match.
Well, an interesting point on both of these things, or at least on both of these ties. Both of the players, the only player to survive who came out of a direct qualification to the main finals is the host Indonesia.
That's true.
Serbia, European champions, into the lower bracket. Mexico, winners of the Pan Am, they go into that bracket. And now all of us, I believe we've got word that Brenda is with our winner.
Thank you so much, Kester. Once again, give it up to Argentina. How can you say it? Ole. Like what? Ole. What ole?
Ole, ole, ole. Cada día te quiero más. Soy
Everybody together.
No puedo parar. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, 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 hola.
Ole, hola.
Te quiero más. Soy argentino.
Louder, bro. Once again, congratulations and give a big round of applause to Argentina. Give some noise. Yeah. Once again, congratulations to Argentina. So, how does it feel? You can speak with your own language, no worries. How does it feel when you be a winner in this match?
La verdad es que vengo en busca de un sueño y cada paso que doy me siento muy feliz.
Every step he say, I know. Every step he's making, he feels so proud.
Yeah, I know what is the meaning of feliz. yeah. So I knew it because in Christian we have one Christmas song is Feliz Navidad. Is that your language? Yeah. Is that true? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I'm smart. Okay, so could you please tell me what is the most nation team that you beware of in this match, in this maybe competition? What is the team that you beware of in this battle? Beware of that you worried of. Okay, he's stronger than me, so I have to do something like practice hard, and then you can battle against them.
¿Cuál era el equipo que vos sentías que era el más fuerte de todos y que o sea, para vos el más fuerte que te podrías encontrar ahora?
Ahora Indonesia, porque
So the answer is the Indonesia. Hope all the best for you guys. Once again, give it up to Argentina. Argentina. Sing it again. Ole.
ole, ole. Cada día te quiero más. Soy argentino, es un sentimiento, no puedo parar. Ole, 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 hola. Ole, 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 cada día te quiero más.
Yeah! Ole, ole, ole! Once again, congratulations, bro! So happy and I'm so proud of both of you. Thank you so much. You can have a nice rest in this night. Wow! And as you know, the player, before they go outside, they're crying. It's like a tears of joy. Actually, I'm so touched when I see them. Oh my God. So ladies and gentlemen, I believe you cannot wait to see the next match. So to all of you, don't go anywhere. We'll